The future. The one thing we can't predict, but we always place our hopes in. Like hoping if Frank Ocean never dropped another album, or if Deshaun Watson gets a career-ending injury, or if anime studios ever stopped adapting the most dog shit isekai. But you know what's one thing that we never would have hoped for nor predicted? The music industry using AI bots to make music. I mean, just look at this dude. It's like if you could create your own Fortnite character. And while he's gained a lot of traction throughout this year for his antics, thankfully God has answered my prayers and put a 22 caliber through the career of this thing before it got out of hand. So now we gotta take a look back at all the controversies that circled this thing and see how to prevent it from happening again. Alright, so if you've been living under a rock for the past couple of months, there's been this little AI bot who goes by the name Meka that makes rap music. And alongside that, he's been on Instagram and TikTok doing his little antics to boost his clout, like doing a moonwalk in front of a Gucci Lamborghini, or doing a moonwalk in a hallway, or throwing a Bugatti and then engaging in a sword fight to the death. You know, just normal things that any rapper does. And he has a few tracks, mainly tapping into the hyper-generic mainstream trap scene with the songs Moonwalkin' and Florida Water, which just happens to be a scrap gunna song that the Meka team just happened to get their hands on, so there's that. And when just looking at everything that this little weirdo has going on the internet, it all just feels like someone just fucking with me mentally, dude. Like, you would think that the music industry, more specifically the hip-hop industry, would have dropped a bar quite a few times throughout these past couple of years, but to allow the spawn of music Satan to be created and then sign it. Like, I need to meet the goofy mugs who approved of this, cause there ain't no way you let this one slide. Like, when dudes say that life is a simulation, man, they ain't playing. Like, I feel so sorry for all of the wannabe J. Coles and their mom's group getting 50 SoundCloud listeners, cause y'all really getting outdid by a nigga that don't even exist. And once again, for some odd reason, if you're living under a rock, you're probably wondering, like, Wallows, what's wrong with it? It's just some dumb little bot, let people do the thing, or some stupid shit like that. Well, see, the main problem isn't exactly its music or the fact that it exists, because there are worse things such as VTubers and whatever the hell Hatsune Miku was. But my problem with it is just how it's portrayed, the terms it uses, and who's behind the scenes. Like, I've never seen a more insulting caricature of hip-hop culture and of black culture since mid-2000s white comedy movies. From the overly dramatic antics mocking current gen rappers to the horribly written captions to attempt to sound more black, hip, or urban. It's like the people behind this monstrosity have never actually interacted with black people a day in their lives and only got their sources from watching World Star Fight compilations. I mean, they literally got so unhinged to a point where they literally made an Instagram post basically mocking police brutality, with Meka being in all orange while talking about how he ain't no snitch. And then you look at the comments on damn near every single one of its posts, they read like a bunch of NPCs giving dialogue. So now we flash forward to the present. After 2 Jarvis Johnson videos and a shit ton of backlash from Twitter, Capitol Records has pulled the plug on their computer and dropped Meka from their roster. Look at that, miracles really do happen, right? No, they don't, because even if Meka has gotten booted from the industry, it still makes me question a lot of things about the bot and the team behind it. Mainly being, why and how did this become a thing? Was this being secretly funded by Capitol Records, creating artificial artists instead of having to actually pay talented musicians money, and exploiting black culture and influences to gain easy traction and notoriety? And then there's the question of, why did they even think this was going to go far? Sure, it did make progress, but it fell off by the time it hit mainstream light at the cost of its own existence, so technically their own creation was their inevitable downfall. And then taking the fact that the guy who did the voice and music for Meka was ghosted from the team because they just wanted to explore a black voice for their own personal gain, it's like one big mixture of insensitive, tone-deaf marketers and rich people thinking that they're slick and screwing themselves over. But that's just my 2 cents on what seems to be dead drama by now, unless by some insane miracle Meka returns and everyone completely forgets the backstory of this abomination. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you liked the video, but I do want to make a quick announcement that I might not be uploading regularly for the next 3 videos in the future because I will be out of town on important matters, so I might try to throw up some shorts or something to keep things in order, but nothing of the normal format. But feel free to follow my IG and Twitter and follow the artist if you like the illustrations, and on that note, I'll see you in full force in like 1.5 weeks? Yeah, something like that. Peace.